morning. I'm Grandma from Grandma's Chicken Soup, and I'm going to show you today how a real grandma makes matzo balls, or as we call them at home, nadles, for Grandma's Chicken Soup and for our home. You start the recipe, it's very simple. There are only, let's see, 6 ingredients. There's eggs, there's water, there's matzo milk, there's salt, and pepper. You can make the matzo balls with chicken broth, or you can make them with seltzer, but we make them with water. You put in a bowl 4 eggs. I've cracked 2 already. When you crack the eggs, if you crack them on a flat surface, the shells don't go in, whereas if you crack them on the edge, you're much more likely to have a shell go into your bowl. You beat the eggs very well with a fork, and after you beat the eggs, oh, I forgot the oil. I have to get the oil. Add to the eggs 1/4 cup of oil, and you mix that well. In our house, we make a lot of different kinds of matzo balls. We make vegetarian matzo balls, we make gluten-free matzo balls, we make hard matzo balls, and we make soft matzo balls. But at Grandma's Chicken Soup, we make soft, delicious matzo balls, as my mother would call them, pachi. That's the Yiddish word for soft matzo balls. You put in a little bit of pepper, and you put in 2 teaspoons of salt. I use kosher salt, and then you mix this again. And then you add to this mixture your matzo milk. We use Manischewitz. That seems to be our favorite. We're going to put in a cup of Manischewitz matzo milk. Too much. And you mix this very well. After this is mixed thoroughly, you add your water. And we're adding the same amount of oil as we do water. And we're adding 1/4 cup or 4 tablespoons of water. The mixture is fairly loose. And what you do now is you cover it with a piece of plastic wrap, and you put it in the refrigerator for an hour. And at that time, it will be the right texture to make matzo balls. But by the miracle of TV or video, here we are with the mixture ready to go into the boiling water. We're going to go over to our boiling water. I'm going to put salt in the water, a tablespoon of salt, which is 3 teaspoons. And now I'm going to put in the matzo balls. Wet my hands. One of the things you don't want to do is you don't want to compress the matzo balls. You want to lightly roll them in your hand about the size of a ping pong ball or a large walnut. And part of the thing you're supposed to do when you make matzo balls is get them in pretty quickly. Don't stop and talk on the phone in the middle of your matzo balls. Just get them into. Okay. You don't have to wet your hands for every matzo ball, but every once in a while wet your hands so the matzo nail doesn't stick to your hands. These matzo balls are going to double in size when they're cooked. And again, by the miracles of I'm going to put a cover on the matzo balls. I'm going to let them cook for 20 minutes to an hour. You leave them covered. And now, by the miracles again of TV, we have completed matzo ball soup. These are the completed matzo balls. We're going to take them out with a slotted spoon so we don't break them. Put them into your soup bowl. We're going to get our soup. Doesn't this look yummy? I'm going to try it, see how it is. Now that is a delicious grandma's matzo ball soup. Yum. Happy Passover, a happy Pesach to everybody from Grandma's Chicken Soup.